Welcome to We Don't Have Cookies with your host, Jason Marshall.
Hey everybody, thanks for downloading the show. My guest today was just on last month, but I got a lot more to talk to her about. So joining me right now is the most recent addition to the We Don't Have Cookies family. It's independent news reporter Rhoda Young. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How you doing?
I'm doing really good. It's nice to talk to you.
Same here.
Since you were on last time, I'd only seen one video of you doing your on-the-scene reporting, which seemed kind of odd because you were putting up a few a week, almost one a day. But I did see a video where you said that you were being stalked by a company who was out to ruin your name. What's going on with that?
Yeah, it was a job that I was working with. They was stalking everything I was doing. Like, they was assuming that I was talking about them. They was writing me letters saying that anything I do, they're going to assume that I'm talking about their company. It was just a mess. I had to shut it down for a minute.
That's just really weird. I could, no offense.
It is.
I could see if it was a fire department.
Right. I'm like, in my mind, I was like, if the shoe fit, word.
Yeah, that seems, because everything that I have ever seen you do, I've never really picked up that I thought you were talking about them, but the things that I mainly see are your on-the-scenes reports.
And you know what's so sad is that people don't want to see you do good. People in reality, not all the people, but you always got the 10%ers that hate on you and don't want to see you do good.
I know how that goes, trust me.
Yeah.
There are plenty out there.
Yes, it is.
But I also saw where you were back in California making an appearance on a TV show and talking to people about your upcoming TV show. We talked about both of those a little bit the last time you were on the podcast, but do you have anything, like any updates on either one of those things?
Well, the one I went to California on, I was told that it should be on TV next Tuesday, but I get confirmation this Thursday coming up. So once he tell me it's a go, I can tell everybody which show it was and where to tune into it at.
Awesome.
Yeah, because I'm on the contract right now, so I can't expose what TV show I've been on until they give me permission to.
Yeah, you don't want to break those because they take them very seriously.
Yes.
If I'm remembering right, you're also having an upcoming reality TV show on the We Network. Is that right?
Yes. Red Earl Industries is my production company, and we have a contract with We TV, and we have a reality show coming out real soon. So right now, what they're doing is they're like trying to settle everything, how much it costs for insurance, how much it costs for this, how much it costs for that. And the last thing we got to do right now is my talent deal.
I'm assuming it's going to be about you and your independent news reporting. Is that right?
Yes, it's going to be about me, my news reporting, a little bit about my family, my kids. So it's going to be like a real reality show. So it's not going to be like the upscale Atlanta Housewives and all that stuff. It's going to be regular people that's down to earth, my day-to-day living, how I really live, no big fancy house, no big, well, I do got a fancy car. I can't say that. I got a nice truck. I love my truck. So anyway, so it's going to be based around basically whatever I do all day long.
Okay.
And what makes Rhoda tick.
And listeners out there, the second that I find out when this show is airing, I will let everybody know. And hopefully every single one of you listening is going to watch that because it sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun.
It is.
Speaking of a lot of fun, Rhoda will be performing at the Virginia Beach Funny Bone Sunday, May 13th on the Miss Shirlene Mother's Day show. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. Show starts at 7. Will this be your first time doing stand-up comedy?
Yes, and when they contacted me, I was like, no. I said, I'm not a comedian. You're like, yes, you are. I said, no, I'm not. They're like, everybody find you funny as hell. I'm like, I'm just me. They're like, you coming on the stage. I was like, oh my God, why have I got myself into? So I said, well, I'm gonna just try, give everything a try. Don't nothing be a failure than the person that don't try. So I'm gonna just do what I do. I'm gonna just be me, go out there and have fun.
So that was going to be my next question, was how you got into stand-up comedy, but they actually reached out to you.
Yes.
That's incredible.
They reached out to me. they reached out to me and they called me on the phone and asked me, would I like to, first they gave me an invite to come to any comedy shows I wanted to without paying for it. And then it was like, we want you on the show. We got a really nice show coming out. Mother's Day, can you please come and appear on the show? I'm like, I'm not a comedian. I'm like, you are. I'm like, well, okay, if you think so.
Who are your favorite comedians?
You know what? I never really ever been into like comedy or anything. I never like took time out to watch comedy shows and stuff. I just walked around just being me, just, joking people, having fun. So it's not like I never sat down and watched comedy shows. I never been interested into it. Everybody, everywhere I go, when I was driving the city transit, everybody thought I was funny. And I'm like, why is everybody laughing at me? So it's just natural.
Yeah, because I think you're hilarious. You have great comedic timing too.
and it's like I'm just talking like I'm just regular talking. And everybody think I'm funny. I'm like, what did I say? Everybody laughing and stuff. Like, well, okay.
Are you writing jokes to do on stage, or are you just going to tell stories, or what's your comedy style going to be like?
You know what? I'm going to just walk out on stage and just do me, because I'm not a comedian. I know that I'm funny naturally. Mm-hmm. So what I'm going to do is just walk out and be me. This is something I've never done before. So I'm going to give it my best shot, and I'm going to just go out there with a little bit of confidence and just be who I am naturally.
Are you going to be recording it?
I hope somebody will do it for me. Yes. Okay. I'm going to get somebody to come up there and record it for me live so we can, share it on Facebook.
Would you mind if I played the audio on the podcast for the listeners?
Please do.
Okay. I will make sure to do that. So everybody, on Monday, May 14th, you will hear Rhoda on the podcast doing stand-up. That's going to be a good time.
Yes, it is.
And
really nice.
I'll also have a link in the show notes to that event. If anybody lives around there, you can click on that and get your tickets. Rhoda, I want to thank you for being my guest today. Is there anything that you'd like to promote before we go?
Yes, I would like to tell y'all that I got this new single coming out. It's going to call Sue. It's going to be a new single release. It's going to be called Sue, $6 million. I got this thing, and I want everybody. I'm gonna rap about this company that I'm already suing for $6 million. So it's gonna be fantastic. And inside the lyrics, I'm gonna break down what happened to me during the time I became famous, the things that I've been through, the things that I witnessed, my termination, all because I just became famous on Facebook. So with that song called "Sue for $6 million," it's gonna be lit. It's going to be lit. It's going to be very educational. So you're going to have to really listen to the lyrics of it.
Sounds good. You can also go to wedon'thavecookies.com, and in the bio section, you'll see Rhoda Young there with all the links to her social media and a link to this song.
This is Rhoda Young. Straight from the G's. I got my girl Queen Boss with me. But to this up. This is Rhoda Young live. Rhoda Young live. Check it out. I'm on a scene of this bitch. Right now, I'm gonna record all this shit live. Rhoda Young live. Right now, I'm on a scene of this bitch. Right now, I'm gonna record all this shit. Right now, I pull up before the news crew. They look for more information than the news do. They don't want to talk about it. I said all. Places they won't go, I'm there on the call. We out here for a reason. Voice for the people, yeah, they need me. Look, I say we out here for a reason. Voice for the people, yeah, they need me. I'm on the scene of this bitch.
Want to contact the show? send an email to jason@wedon'thavecookies.com or call 929-266-9342 and leave a voicemail.
Another quick episode today, but I'll be back on Thursday with Rhoda to announce what TV show she will be appearing on next week. I will also be making a couple of announcements of my own on that show as well. I want to give a couple of shout outs before I go. Travis Dodgen, you're the man. During the weekend of WrestleMania, Travis was at a wrestling convention in New Orleans where he saw Dan Severn, and he told him that he heard him on this podcast and how much he enjoyed his episodes. That was really awesome. I love it when you guys let guests know that you heard them on here. That means a lot to me. And Travis, thanks again. Shout out to Jason Lamproe for the shout out on his podcast, Mixed Media Force. Make sure you check that out. And a shout out to Chris Doyle for fixing the Bowling Alley's new custom URL and just for being a great listener. I want to thank Rhoda once again for being on the show. After the interview with her that I played on today's episode, we ended up talking for almost an hour afterwards, and I might play some of that on Thursday's episode. I wanted to put it on this one, but I didn't have enough time to edit everything, and the podcast is already a day late as it is. So, sorry for the short episode. Sorry for the delay. I'll explain it all either on Thursday's show or next Monday. I hope you are all having a great week, and I'll talk to you Thursday.
Thanks for listening. Tell your friends about the show and leave a review. See you next time.
Why is everybody laughing at me?